Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. Raiders versus the world. You know what it is. Talking about the team that the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. All right, today we're going to talk about this big talk going around town, especially since Ben Johnson went to the Bears. The big talk around Raider Nation is Pete Carroll being the next head coach of your Las Vegas Raiders. Before we get into that, I want to make sure everyone please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video on all your socials. Help me with this grassroots campaign to get this channel up and running. It's the absolute minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing. All right, here we go. Speculation out there, word around the campfire is Pete Carroll is the front runner for the head coaching job of the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, one thing that we got to get out of the way. All right, yes, Pete Carroll is older. He's 73 in September when the season starts. He's going to be 74 years old. And that may be a major concern. But this man is the winningest head coach that's available to us. Okay? Everywhere he goes, he wins. He's used to winning. He's used to taking over programs and franchises and turning them around and making them winners fairly quickly. This dude went to back-to-back Super Bowls, if not for a ruffle, trying to be a hero and throw a ball at the goal line instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch. He would have probably gone back-to-back winning Super Bowls. Here are the pluses, okay? He's not going to get out-coached by anybody in the entire league, especially anybody in the AFC West. He's not going to get out-coached, and he's not going to get intimidated by Andy Reid, by Jim Harbaugh, or by Sean Payton. It's just not going to happen because Pete Carroll has beat those guys plenty. All right. So I don't know that we're going to have that severe disadvantage at head coach that we had last season with AP. Now, man, don't get me wrong. I liked AP. I wanted AP for the job, but we saw he just wasn't a good head coach. It just wasn't his time to be one. Maybe he can be one in the future, go to college or whatever and get some experience being a head coach. But man, he made a lot of big mistakes as a head coach that really put us in a bad spot. We're not going to get that with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is a winner. He takes over programs and he makes them better. Pete Carroll is the best case scenario of what AP could have turned into. Follow me along this little rabbit hole, okay? They're both defensive coaches, okay? They both are players coaches. They connect very well with their players. Okay. And they both know how to motivate and they bring juice to the program. They bring juice to the team. One of the big things with Pete Carroll is he's going to go into a team and he's going to implement the idea of competition. There's no pen here. Everything's in light pencil because you have to earn your spot every single week in practice. That's a big Pete Carroll thing. You play for Pete Carroll, you compete for that job, and you fight for that job every single week by your preparation, by your play on the field, and by how you practice and help all your teammates. If you can do that, you can play for Pete Carroll. So that's a big plus for us, not only being held accountable by a player's coach, but also getting out there and knowing that if I do well, if I perform, if I'm the best guy for the job, I'm going to be given the opportunity. And honestly, players, that's all they can ask for. Get me on the field. Let me show you what I can do. If I screw up, at least I screw it up, not someone else telling me that I can't do it when I didn't even get the chance to show you I could. All right. We talked about this a little bit. The issue with Pete Carroll's age. Yes, he's going to be 74 by the time, right after the season starts, I believe. But look, he took a year off. He had some time to recharge. And man, Pete Carroll, he's in pretty good shape, man. He doesn't look 74 to me. And compared to a lot of these other coaches in the AFC West, look, Andy Reid, God bless him, he's been losing some weight, but he's still a big guy, and he was a big guy for a lot of years, okay? That takes a toll on your body. Trust me, I know. And he's getting up there in age as well, and there was a lot of speculation of him retiring if they won 2 in a row to kind of ride off into the sunset. I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer Andy Reid has as an NFL head coach, not because he can't do it, but because the rigors of the job. Like I said, good for him. He's been losing weight, but he's still a pretty big guy. Then you have Sean Payton. Sean Payton is getting towards that Andy Reid level. Maybe he'll catch it before he gets too big, but he's been getting a little bit paunchy, right? Getting a little bit older, getting a little bit of paunch. Who knows how long he's going to last? And then you have Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh already had one knee replacement. He's another knee replacement and a hip replacement. This dude's falling apart already, and he just got back into the NFL. So I don't know, man. Pete Carroll is able to give us a few good years, 3 to 4 good years. I can see this being an excellent move for the Raiders because Pete Carroll has been known to assemble some really good coaching staffs, right? Like he had Dave Canales was one of his OCs. He's the head coach now for the Panthers. Dan Quinn was one of his DCs. He was the head coach. He was, I believe, in Atlanta, and then he went to become the DC for the Cowboys, and now he's the head coach of the Commanders. We're still a good, solid coaching staff. What I'm saying we do is we get a guy who's on the cusp, right? Either an ex NFL head coach or a guy who is looking to come up and be an NFL head coach. And we say, look, we're going to make you the assistant head coach plus either OC or DC, right? Then, as Pete Carroll faces himself out after 3 or 4 years of coaching, then we get the other guy to come in because you still have continuity. You have a coach that the players know, like, and trust. And you have a lot of symmetry with that. And that's the stability that I think Tom Brady wants to bring to this franchise. It's a stable franchise. Now, don't give him the job just because he's there. Look what happened, with Gerard Mayo and the Patriots. They promised him the job. They gave him the job, and he fumbled the bag, okay? So if this guy's not doing well, we can move on from him. But let's try to make it work with some continuity here. Honestly, I like this choice for the Raiders because, like I said before, you're getting a very similar head coach to AP, but you're getting the best parts of AP and you're getting the parts that weren't good, but are just so much better with Pete Carroll. Connection with players, AP has it, Pete Carroll has it. Able to motivate, AP has it, Pete Carroll has it. Able to assemble a good staff. AP didn't really do all that well. Pete Carroll's been known to do it. In-game decision-making, an in-game head coach. There's no one better out there than Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is on the ball with what he's doing with his decisions, his time and clock management. You're not going to out-strategize a Pete Carroll. You're not going to out-coach a Pete Carroll. His teams are going to be ready to play, going to be focused. They're going to be hard-nosed, ready to compete. And they're going to put the best effort they can on the football field every single week. You can't go to back-to-back Super Bowls if you can't get your team to play up to par every single week. Yes, the age is a little bit of a concern, but honestly, once Pete Carroll gets into the room and starts talking, starts connecting to the players, connecting to the fans, talking about how much he enjoys coaching and how excited he is to get one last run out of it, honestly, I think it's a good choice for us. I think it'll be a home run pick. It's one of the picks that I had, one of the top 3. My top 3 were Ben Johnson, Liam Cohen, the OC from the Tampa Bay Bucks, and Pete Carroll for that specific reason. He brings everything that you want into a head coach, including game management, able to assemble a staff, and able to excite positivity into a franchise. All right, guys, that's my time for today. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you think about Pete Carroll being potentially our new head coach. If yes, if no, let me know why, and let me know what you would do in this situation, all right? Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel and share to all your socials. Help me pump this channel up and get us up and running. It's the absolute bare minimum you can do without doing anything at all. All right, guys, until next time, everybody, peace.